I'm going to be putting in an elevator. I needed to put in a sidewalk over here where this gravel's already been tamped down. The elevator's going to go over at the end over there by that sliding door. Going to need to pour a pad also. Hand mixed this concrete. It was a little bit of a job. Used the front of the bucket. Mixed out the sand and the concrete based on the shovelful. Added the proper amount of water. Added gravel. Used the front of the bucket as a fulcrum. Just turn the shovel over. Mixed the sand and the concrete and mixed the sand and Portland cement with the water. Then added the gravel afterwards. Once I got it to the right consistency and got it all mixed up, went ahead over and poured it. One guy did this. I did this all by myself. Ended up being about 2.5 yards of concrete. Just for the sidewalk alone, it was 66 feet long, 3 feet wide. Ended up tapering it at the patio end and at the driveway end. Also poured a pad for the elevator, that's separate, and poured a pad for the air conditioner. So today was the moment of truth to find out how good my mathematical or reasoning skills were, because I had no template and I drilled these holes in the concrete prior to bringing this over here, and prior to the concrete setting up I put those wood dowels in there. And so basically and I only did this, the way I came up with that I just measured and figured, okay, the middle out and this and that. Anyway, I did some thinking about it and I decided where I wanted to place my holes. And don't you know, check it out here, huh? Look at that, all 6 holes right in the perfect spot. So now I'm going to get out the old trusty caulk gun along with some epoxy that's meant for concrete. It's supposed to be some kind of great stuff. It's like, I don't know, pretty expensive. Cut some stainless steel threaded rod. It was 36 inches, cut 6-inch pieces. Bought some galvanized nuts because I couldn't find stainless. And I'm gonna go ahead and anchor this sucker in. So the elevator's all set up now. Had a little bit of trouble trying to figure out the electrical on it because there's so many circuits in the house. But boy, look at the way, right up against the house, real nice, right up against the new sidewalk. Okay, nice and pretty much almost flush here at the bottom. So basically, you know, you roll onto here. You can press this button here, or there's another control over here. There we go, we're going up. Look at that, huh? So now we're level with the room here, so we can go straight across onto the floor. If I want to, I could build the height up there. I could build a ramp, a platform straight across this whole floor, and this elevator could go up higher. So we could wheel her straight off the elevator and straight into the main house. So anyway, that's what we got. Elevator's installed. Elevator's working. Here, let me jump off of this for a minute. See, we got those stainless steel studs that are anchored in with the epoxy into the concrete. cut off the tops of the bolts. I left them a little high in case I want to shim underneath this with some rubber or something to keep it off the ground. Touched up a few spots with some Rust-Oleum red oxide primer because I didn't want it to get rusted, but there we go. That's the elevator, finished.